Hello, my dear students. Today, let us learn about how to write a formal letter. Let's begin with the definition of a formal letter. A formal letter is an official letter which is written in a very professional language with a prescribed format. Means we have specific steps which we have to follow while writing a letter. So, as you can see, there are 8 steps written here. I will apply these steps on the letter. Let's see how to write an application to your principal for a sick leave. This is the most basic and most common applications which are written by the students, right? So let's learn. First step is sender's address. House number 42, Inner Circular Road, Karnal. This is the sender's address. You are the one who is sending it. Then second step is date. So this is the correct format of writing a date. We write the number, then month, and then we write the year. Then third step is the receiver's address. Now in this case, who is the receiver of the application? The principal. So the principal, Montfort Word School, Karnal. Here you people do a very basic mistake, which is writing P small. M, W, S and K small. The first letters should be capital here. Then fourth is the subject. So we write the subject in very brief manner. So in this case it will be sick leave for 3 days. Then number 5 is salutation. Salutation means the way we are calling out to our senior, means like respected ma'am. Most respectfully, I beg to state that I am not in a condition to come to school since I am suffering from fever. As you can see, number 6, this is the body of the letter. Then on number 7, we write complimentary close. I shall be really grateful to you, thanking you. Yours faithfully is the complimentary close. And then last, we write our own name, right? And then grade, and you write your section. So this is the correct format in which we have to write a formal letter. Let's come to notices. What's a notice? A notice is a short formal piece of writing used by individuals, and it is very frequently used in the schools and some offices, some organizations, when we want to convey something on a larger scale. So what is the format of a notice? Before I start reading these points, I will apply these points on one example. See, Harish Nanda has lost his library book. Write a notice for the school notice board informing the students about the same. Now, what is the first step? Name of the organization. So, we are writing the name of our school, Montfort Word School. Then, the date on the top left. Again, the format of the date on the top left in the second line is same as the format we use in the formal or informal letter. Number, then month, then comma, and then year. So we are not supposed to write here 14.5.21. Okay. Then third is the word notice in the center of the page, in the center of this box. Notice. Then we give an appropriate heading. Like here, Harish Nanda has lost his book. So the appropriate heading must be library book lost. Then we write the body of the notice, in which we have to give all the details. Remember, when you are writing a lost notice, you give all the details of the lost thing. And when you write a found notice, you do not give the details of the thing you have found. This is the difference. After that, last is we do a signature, we write our name and designation. Designation means if we are writing a notice for organizing something, and I'm the cultural secretary, so my designation is that I will be writing it. Or as a head girl or head boy I'm writing, so we will write that designation below our name. So the finder may return the book to me or to the librarian. I promise to offer a treat to the finder. After that, we write our name, grade, and roll number. So as I have told you, in the found notices, in this case, you found a lunch box. We never give the details, and the body is written as I have found a lunch box in the school playground yesterday during recess. So anyone who has lost a lunchbox can contact me. The owner can take it back after telling all the necessary details about the lunchbox. So we are not telling the color, the company, and the other things about it. And same way we write our name, grade, and roll number in the end. So one example I have added here, as you are organizing something, you are the cultural secretary, right? And you are organizing something for your school. So the format remains the same. Complete it in your notebooks, practice it, and be ready for the tests.